From billionaire innovators to former presidents, some of the world's most high-profile men live under a constant spotlight. But what happens when they need to move fast, quietly, and without the world knowing? Today, we dive deep into the fascinating world of discreet travel. This is exactly how Elon Musk and Donald Trump secretly move around the world without ever being caught by the public. Welcome to the channel. Let's get into it. Elon Musk and Donald Trump are not ordinary travelers. They are two of the most recognized faces on Earth. Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla, SpaceX, and several other companies, is constantly moving between factories, launch sites, government meetings, and global events. Donald Trump, former president of the United States and a public figure with a massive following, still requires layers of protection, coordination, and secrecy. So why all the privacy? Because crowds, protesters, stalkers, paparazzi, and political pressure can turn a simple business trip into a high-risk operation. For both men, travel is a strategic mission, not a casual flight. Let's start with the aircraft. Elon Musk often uses a Gulfstream G650ER, one of the most advanced private jets in the world. It can fly faster than commercial airliners and cross continents without stopping. But here's the twist. Musk sometimes rotates between multiple aircraft to make tracking harder. This helps him avoid unwanted attention, especially after social media accounts began tracking his jet movements. Donald Trump travels on his famous Boeing 757, nicknamed Trump Force One. It's luxurious, huge, and loud, exactly the opposite of secret. So how does he maintain privacy? He doesn't use it for every trip. Trump also flies on smaller, chartered private jets that blend in with hundreds of others on the runway. These flights have fewer recognizable markings, making them almost impossible for the public to identify. Most people don't know this, but private jet travel for high-profile figures is planned like a military operation. One last-minute flight plans and may file flight plans only minutes before takeoff to prevent tracking. 2. Alternate airports instead of major airports. They use executive terminals, private hangars, lesser-known airfields. These locations have tighter control and fewer cameras. 3. Multiple vehicles arriving. Convoys often split up. Musk or Trump may not be in the most obvious vehicle. 4. Security scans the area first before they even leave home. Advanced teams check airports, runways, and entry points. Their movements are choreographed, not random. Now, they don't change their personal identity, but the plane often does. Here's how. Private jets can use different call signs, charter registration numbers, company names. This makes it extremely difficult for the public to know who is on board. Sometimes the aircraft is registered under a business entity, something generic like XYZ Holdings LLC. This is common for celebrities and CEOs who want privacy and safety. Nothing illegal, just clever aviation strategy. Just because the plane lands quietly doesn't mean the trip is over. On the ground, the real secrecy begins. For Elon Musk, Tesla security escorts him through private hangars. He often exits directly into a waiting SUV, avoiding public areas. Some SpaceX facilities have secure back entrances specifically for rapid arrival and departure. For Donald Trump, he is protected by the U.S. Secret Service. Convoys may include decoy vehicles. Routes are changed last minute. Airport personnel aren't told the exact arrival time until minutes before. This ensures nobody can predict where he'll appear. Both Musk and Trump rely heavily on tech for discreet travel. Musk uses advanced communication systems, encrypted phones, and satellite support through Starlink for global coordination. That's right, his own company helps secure his travel. Trump relies on Secret Service communication networks that operate on protected frequencies. These systems can reroute motorcades, secure airspace, and coordinate pilots instantly. This tech isn't Hollywood, it's real. There are tons of rumors online about these men traveling with underground tunnels, using fake passports, or flying with planes that don't show up on radar. None of that is true. What is true? They use legal methods to stay private. They control flight information carefully. They rely on professional security systems. Their movements are strategically disguised, not hidden by illegal means. Their secrecy is about safety, not mystery. What many people don't realize is this. The security teams protecting Elon Musk and Donald Trump operate more like intelligence units than bodyguards. These aren't random security guards. These are highly trained specialists. Elon Musk's security team, former military and law enforcement specialists, cybersecurity experts who monitor threats, online travel analysts who study flight patterns, weather, and potential risks, real-time trackers who watch everything from airport runways to roadblocks. They work with local authorities when needed and constantly scan social media for unusual activity near Musk's known locations. Donald Trump's Secret Service detail. The Secret Service handle protective intelligence, threat assessment, counter-surveillance, rapid response operations. They analyze everything. Which airport gate is safest, what road has the fewest exits, which vehicle should Trump enter first. Their goal is simple: eliminate predictability. That's why Trump's travel often looks chaotic to outsiders. It's deliberately unpredictable. In today's world, the biggest threat isn't someone physically following you, it's someone seeing your location online. Both Musk and Trump must avoid digital tracking at all costs. 1. Turning off location-based services. High-profile individuals often use phones with restricted GPS functions. Some devices have hardened security that prevents location leaks. 2. Encrypted communication. Musk uses encrypted communication systems, often supported by Starlink. Trump's Secret Service uses protected government networks. 3. Avoiding jet tracking apps in response to online jet tracking accounts. Musk's aviation team changed how his flights were logged, making it harder for the public to monitor real-time movements. Trump rarely uses any plane with a publicly visible call sign when he needs privacy. 4. Digital shadows. Their teams maintain digital shadows, which means fake or alternative travel data may appear online to mislead trackers. It's not illegal, it's protective misdirection. Not all destinations are glamorous. Some of the most important trips happen in locations the public rarely hears about. Elon Musk's hidden travel spots. SpaceX launch sites. Boca Chica, Texas McGregor, Texas Vandenberg Space Force Base. These areas have private entrances, restricted access, and highly controlled airspace. Tesla factories. Nevada Gigafactory, Austin Gigafactory. Some of these facilities have private hangars and gated access, making arrivals almost invisible. Donald Trump's discreet travel spots. Private residences. Bedminster, New Jersey, Mar-a-Lago, Florida both have private security perimeters and controlled entry points. Political or business meetings. These trips often happen through small regional airports where hardly anyone is watching. Not every flight ends in a major city. Sometimes the most important destinations are quiet, isolated, and heavily guarded. With ordinary travel, weather is annoying. With billionaire or presidential travel, weather is strategic. Weather risks. Thunderstorms, strong crosswinds, heavy fog, turbulence. Corridors. Their pilots use advanced weather prediction systems, allowing them to reroute mid-flight without announcing changes. Geopolitical factors. Some airspaces are restricted or dangerous. Their teams avoid regions with diplomatic tension, surveillance risks, unreliable air traffic control, conflict zones. For Trump, even a simple flight must comply with U.S. security restrictions. For Musk, certain countries may present tech-related risks, so he avoids leaving digital footprints in those regions. Their routes are shaped not by convenience, but by safety and global politics. One of the most powerful tools in private travel is silence. Both Elon Musk and Donald Trump frequently travel without posting, announcing, or confirming anything until after the trip is complete. Reasons they keep trips quiet. 1. Business strategy. Musk may need to visit a factory or negotiate a billion-dollar deal privately. 2. Political sensitivity. Trump often attends meetings that require discretion, especially during legal or political seasons. 3. Avoiding crowds and media. A public arrival could attract thousands of people instantly. 4. Personal privacy. Not every flight is for work. Sometimes it's family, medical reasons, or rest. The rule of shadows with high-profile figures. The safest trip is the one nobody knows happened until it's already over. Their teams intentionally release information after the fact, if at all. Another reason Elon Musk and Donald Trump can travel so discreetly is because they almost never use public airports the way ordinary people do. Instead, they tap into a powerful network of private aviation terminals, spaces most people never see. Private FBOs, fixed base operators. These terminals provide private check-in rooms, direct car, a plane access, no TSA lines, no public waiting areas, private fuel and maintenance crews, secure hangars hidden from public view. For Musk, this means he can land exit the aircraft, and be inside a private vehicle within 30 seconds without stepping into a public area. For Trump, FBOs provide secure, controlled environments where Secret Service can manage every door, camera, and exit route. No crowds, no reporters, no leaks. These facilities are used by billionaires, global leaders, and high-profile guests who cannot risk exposure. And because many FBOs are located on the edges of major airports or in completely separate airfields, nobody knows when a high-profile guest arrives. It's the closest thing to teleportation that exists in real life. So now you know, the secret travel of Elon Musk and Donald Trump isn't about magic, mystery, or conspiracy. It's about planning, security, and smart use of aviation systems that the public rarely understands. If you enjoyed today's deep dive, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our next upload.